Canicat 127 Sports presents race 1 out of 5 of the fictional Piston Cup Series in-season challenge in Sonoma, California for the Dinoco Light 350. This is the last road course race of the 2026 season, which also marks the halfway point of the 2026 fictional Piston Cup season to determine the champion by November 4th at Homestead Miami Speedway. Still today, the stars of the fictional Piston Cup Series are ready to roll in Northern California for one last dance at a road course. Let's take a look at our starting grid. In row 1, Lightning McQueen starting on the pole for the third time in 2026 since Las Vegas, with Shane Van Gisbergen, last week's winner at the Florida road course, with the rest of the in-season challenge competitors on the screen with the starting grid. In row 2, Brian Spark with rookie Tango Speed starting his first start at Sonoma going against each other. In row 3, Jay McPillar going against Rich Mixon, with Marcus Cransler in the 6th Transberry Juice car in a terrible position to move on the in-season challenge. In row 4, Chris Roman going against his teammate Bobby Swift, with Tim Treadless going against Rex Revler. In row 5, Daniel Suarez going against Jim Reverick, with Brandon Powercar going against Steve LePage. In row 6, Jackson Storm going up against Lightning McQueen, with Akshay Hollis going against Nick Schiff. In row 7, Master Dragon 4000 in the Patriotic Mobile 1 car, with last year's winner Steve LePage in the 34 Trunk Fresh car. In row 8, Rich Mixon with Conrad Camber going against Chase Racelot. In row 9, Jesse Lane with Rex Love in the 80 Gaskets car. In row 10, Ryan Laney going against JP Drive, with Carl Reeves going against Speedy Comet. In row 11, Colin Bargan in his third homestay race here going against Bubba Wheelhouse, with rookie Nick Schiff in the 93 Spearmint car. In row 12, William Byrev with rookie Eric Breaker going against Sheldon Shifter. In row 13, Cruz Ramirez going against Herb Kerbler, with teammate Cal Weathers going against Master Dragon 4000. In row 14, the 2024 race winner Chase Racelot, with Gogo Logano in the 22 Fiber Fuel car. In row 15, Bobby Swift with part-time racer Michael Roder in the 39 car. In row 16, Bubba Wheelhouse with Ed Trunken in the 33 Mood Springs car. In row 17, rookie Sheldon Shifter with Speedy Common in the 21 Blinker car. In row 18, Jim Reverick with Conrad Camber in the 82 Shiny Wax car. And starting in row 19 is JP Drive in a homestay race for his sponsor Apple. Our weather for this late afternoon is a warm 80 degrees Fahrenheit with 7-mile-per-hour winds from the northeast and clear skies. Here is our race analysis mixed with track facts. 6 laps, 12 miles around the 2-mile track with 12 turns, and pit road speed is 40 miles per hour. The pace car is off for the pits. Meanwhile, 37 cars are ready to roll here at Sonoma Raceway. This is race 1 out of 5 for the fictional Piston Cup Series in-season challenge. The in-season challenge will not affect the championship, except the racing itself, because we're still points racing. Alright, Lightning McQueen on the pole with the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen in the road course ace. Could he win? Let's find out as they cross the restart zone. This is the beginning of the race. The green flag is in the air, we're underway here at Sonoma Raceway. Up the hill to turn number 1 and 2. Shane Van Gisbergen already at the lead against the number 95 of Lightning McQueen, and the ones in the bright yellow or the ones part of Group 1 and Group 2 are the ones in orange, or it's the other way around. And on the right of the screen, you will see who are part of the tournament matchups. Van Gisbergen went through the dirt, but that won't affect him unless he keeps going off course, because he's going to lose a bit of speed or possibly get a penalty as they exit 4B and into turn number 5. Lightning McQueen slowly catching up to the number 97 Shane Van Gisbergen as they're going through the S's of turns number 6 to number 8. Master Dragon 4000 jumped in the number 23 of Bubba Wheelhouse in that trunk and hit the concrete wall coming out of turn number 4B. Huge hits for both of them. Here's a look at what just happened. The 33 of Ed Trunken might have checked up on the 23 Bubba Wheelhouse. There was contact between both of them. The 33 just right slammed the 23, and could the 21 could have made contact with those two? This is the part where they start sliding out of the racetrack into the grass, and then boom, a huge impact for the 23. Almost went upside down. I can't imagine if that trunk end's okay after that or not. It's huge impact. There was no safer barrier or tire pack, unlike Florida and the other ovals. Just look at it again. Unbelievable. Really scary. Just look at it again from a different camera angle. So much energy for the 23 to be released. That's why the car almost went up and over. There's from the spectator cam, and then now we're gonna go into the onboard cams once we're done with this replay. The 39 was trying to avoid all that calamity. Now it's right along with Bubba Wheelhouse. It's a terrible crash, and we're gonna post more of onboard cams later today on this YouTube channel. And we're gonna step aside for a bit since we're in the yellow here at Sonoma Raceway. Welcome back to the Dinoco Light 350 from Sonoma Raceway. We're ready to go back green next time by. The lights are off the pace car right there. And we're about to restart double foul once we enter turn number 8. And here are the cars involved in lap 1. That was an early wreck, and Bubba Wheelhouse unfortunately was part of the in-season challenge, so he'll be eliminated once Colin Buggan crosses the start-finish line. And also the other racers going against each other, they don't have to necessarily win the race, they have to finish better than the other. All right, here we go, restarting double foul right here. Van Gaskenbergen with a fast lap in lap 1. Well, the cars are not going full speed yet, so Van Gaskenbergen will restart on the bottom. That go for Lightning McQueen and so on and so forth. And when they're showing the tournament matchups, it will show that Wheelhouse is out of the race, or he's just out because he crashed. And the ones highlighted in white, they're not the ones who participate in the in-season challenge. If you guys haven't watched last week's race, which you should have as a normal viewer of this series. Alright, here we go. Pace cars off the pits. We're preparing for the restart here at Sonoma as they're going to enter turn number 11 and turn number 12. Turn number 11 is like the flat parts of the Florida road course and Alcadormo and Manos Rodriguez in Mexico City last year. As they exit turn number 11, everybody's moving around, entering turn number 12 into the restart zone. Here we go. Let's put the green flag back in the air here at Sonoma, California. Lightning McQueen in the race lead against Shane Van Gaskenbergen. Brian Spark also in second. Van Gaskenbergen trying to gain the momentum back like he got in the first lap. Up the hill into turn number... Oh, Brian Spark around. Into turn number 3. Tango Speedstar trying to beat the 52 Spark so he can advance to the next round of the in-season challenge. Lightning McQueen through the dirt. That's going to lose a bit of momentum for the number 95, so Shane Van Gaskenbergen going back against him. Now it's right along with Lightning McQueen. So on the left you're seeing this roof cam, and on the right you'll see this rear cam. He's in the second gear going 90 miles per hour and 100 miles per hour to gear 3. Slowing down here. We don't have any serenity on the throttle or the gas, and the throttle or the brakes. He's going 140 miles per hour, fast part of the racetrack. Now to turn number 12. This is the part where he hits the brakes and downshifts. Here's a look at the tournament matchups again. Lightning McQueen is beating with the 84 JP drive, so he's a hydrogen bomb against a Dynat or a Supernova. Alright, coming back to the stripe, Lightning McQueen will lead with 2 laps to go. Shane Van Gaskenbergen trying to pass number 97 so he could go to win the race. Lightning McQueen with a fast lap in the racetrack so far. Now you're looking at Jackson Storm, which is Lightning McQueen's matchup. And he's behind Master Dragon 4000. And Brandon Powercar went through the dirt. No penalties for him unless if he cuts a corner. Master Dragon 4000 and Brandon Powercar battling against each other. Swervis went through the dirt along with the number 20 Jackson Storm. And the only why I call all this yellow stuff grass, because it was grass in the spring, now once it was the summer, all that's now dead. Well, that's how it is in Sonoma, Upper State, California. Still a battle for the race lead. Shane Van Gisbergen trying to get the momentum against number 95, Lightning McQueen. Coming out of turn number 10 and turn number 10 right here. Now 9, now to 10. To turn number 11 where he had to hit the brakes and at least go 40 miles per hour. That's the speed you could go in that corner. Otherwise you're gonna go pounding into a wall or get loose. McPiller in third place. Can we see a win if those two mess up? As they're coming to the white flag. Last lap here at Sonoma. Lightning McQueen now needs less than 2 miles away from getting the victory and also break his long winless streak. Shane Van Gisbergen slowly approaching to the rear of the number 95 so he could try to win this race. This is a crazy battle scene. Two of the greatest of all times battling here at Sonoma. Lightning McQueen goes off the racetrack. He almost hits the tire walls. He's going to lose it again. The number 97, Shane Van Gisbergen, takes away the race lead on turn number 4A. Now you run Larry King. I said that Lightning McQueen might lose it again just because last year he was in the point to win the race, but unfortunately lost to Steve LePage. Well, I guess history will repeat itself, but Lightning McQueen has a few more turns to go, so he'll be able to catch up to the number 97, Shane Van Gisbergen. Van Gisbergen almost loses it right there as he enters turn number 10. Here he comes out of turn number 10 and turn number 11 for the final time. Now to the braking zone. Can Lightning McQueen catch up to the number 97? Into the slow braking zone. Van Gisbergen almost loses it out there. Now to turn number 12. Shane Van Gisbergen will win for the second week in a row here at Sonoma. And the ones highlighting green, which are the ones that advance to the next round of the in-season tournament, and the ones in the red are eliminated. Congratulations to Shane Van Gisbergen for winning the 2026 Dinoco Light 350. Great job for the 97 team. But unfortunately lost for the number 95, the Lightning McQueen. So close on breaking that long winless streak. Here are the official results. Shane Van Gisbergen is the fastest car of the day for the second week in a row with a lap time of 1 minute and 12.649 seconds and an average speed of 99.107 miles per hour on the final lap. He'll earn that bonus point after a great battle against Lightning McQueen in Northern California. Here's the bracket for the FPC in-season challenge after today's race. Cruz Ramirez was able to survive mid-pack in today's race and is going up against Eric Breaker. Jay McPiller will be going up against the rookie Tim Treadless. Brian Spark going up against the Nashville race winner Ryan Laney. Lightning McQueen against Conrad Camber. Brandon Powercar against Jake Hollis. Master Dragon 4000 against Shane Van Gisbergen. Daniel Suarez against Colin Bargan. And finally, Chris Roman against Carl Reeves. Here are the standings after this race to remind you that this is a points race. Shane Van Gisbergen has moved to 7th place and he will have to find a way to try to become a champion. Brandon Powercar is 12 points away from Ramirez in trying to be the championship leader. Colin Bargan is back in the top 5, and there are a few other changes you can view for yourself. Tune in next week for the first race back in Chicagoland Speedway, the Spearmint 400, located in Joliet, Illinois. starting Wednesday, July 1st at 6 p.m. Eastern and 3 p.m. Pacific. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the in-season challenge and the 2026 season, and become a channel member for future benefits as a viewer of this channel. This is the Handicap Turn 27, signing out.